Hey, how's it going? Today I want to talk about different corporate structures and what are they within the UK, overall England. Hey, how's it going? Today I want to talk about one of the most important things that everyone can make. It's start a company or a business. Depends, right? This particular case, I'm going to talk about different company structures and what are they within the UK. Different parts of the world would have different company structures. Do your own research, and it's important to note that starting a company can be a risky task, and you could seek for legal advice within the UK. There's free services that you can find that do offer advice in terms of legal and financial decisions that you should make. And I would always recommend seeking for any kind of advice if you're not sure, if you don't know what you're doing, especially doing that for the first time. First one would be a sole trader. A corporate structure refers to the legal organization of the business entity, which includes how it's owned, managed, and operated. A sole trader is a type of corporate structure in which an individual owns and manages the business and its personal responsibilities for its liabilities and debts in regards to legal requirements and finances. Sole trader, to the most part, in regards to structure, is a person who does everything commonly known as himself. So in my personal opinion, that would be someone who is something that one person has been doing for some time now, and he's really good at what he's doing, but he's basically exchanging his time for money. But perhaps he's really good at what he's doing, but with the skills and everything, he can do it very good and can potentially make a lot of money, but he's exchanging time for money. Next one, when it comes to corporate structure, we have partnerships. Partnerships is a business structure made up of two or more people who distributes income and losses between themselves. Very simple structure, all what it comes to, yeah. Next one, when it comes to corporate structures, we have LLPs, limited liability partnerships. Uh, it's a corporate structure that combines the flexibility structure of the partnerships with benefits for its members of limited liability. And LLPs owns the assets of the business and is liable for its own debts. And the members act as its agents and only have liability up to the amount they have contributed to LLP. One of my favorites, to be honest. Next one on the list, when it comes to corporate structure, we have limited liability company, LTD. A private limited company is separate legal entity from its owner. That means that the company is responsible for its own debts and liabilities. The owner and the shareholders have limited liability for the company's debt. It depends. I do like that this particular company structure as well, which is because of the control. One person has a lot of control over the company. Next corporate structure, we have a public limited company, PLC. It's similar to a private limited company. Only difference are that shares can be bought and sold by the public. This very simple process normally happens 4 or so years. Then the company needs to raise capital, launching a new line of product or services. It depends, right, on the company. Next corporate structure, we have community interest company, CIC. It's a special type of limited company that is designed for a business that have social purpose. It must use its profits and assets for benefit of the community. Very interested the corporate structure. A lot of people would question themselves why anyone would start this kind of company. And recently I had interview with a couple of corporate lawyers who asked me this kind of question. I just could repeat the same thing that I told them. It would be a lot easier to raise capital for this type of company, since there are a lot of different companies, community funds, or different businesses, people interested of supporting these kind of companies, since all the profits would be used for different social purpose, which is great. A lot more people should be interested in community interest company corporate structure. Next corporate structure is charitable incorporate organization, CIO. A CIO is a special type of limited liability company that's set up for charitable purpose. It's very similar to the previous one, but same. Do your own due diligence and try to understand a little bit better about every single one of those corporate structures before you go forward with any of these particular corporate structures. And we have next and the last one, corporate structure, limited partnership, limited LP. And LP is a partnership in which some partners have limited liability for the partnership's debts, while others have unlimited liability. Very interesting corporate structure. I would recommend for others perhaps do a little bit of research on this particular case, especially if you do have partners who yourself and your partners are interested in going into business adventures. It might be one of the most suitable corporate structures for you. Thanks for watching. I want to recommend a couple of great people that I have met this week. That would be financial advisor who offering free advice here in UK, as well as a couple of corporate lawyers if anyone is interested. Always seek for advice before making up your mind to go forward with any of corporate structures that have been mentioned to you today, and let's stay in touch. Yeah. See any links, any information in the description. Thanks. Take care.